Hi everyone, hope you're off to a good week. Thanks for joining me today. I am the Wingman, and happy April 15th to you. Happy tax day. I hope you got your taxes done and that you've got a couple of dollars left over. On today's video, I'm going to give you my opinion, or at least I'll talk a little bit about the American dream, whatever that means anymore. I'm going to be talking about this bottle of ketchup that I think I'm going to be throwing away, but I just want to share a little story with you. And I'm going to do a shameless plug for one of the RV dealers I do consulting work with. If you don't know, I am a retired TV radio guy who's now doing YouTube videos. And for about 10 years, my wife and I owned and operated and were very deeply involved in the day-to-day operations of running a campground here in Texas. And because I love camping and RVing so much, and I know a lot of RV dealers, and I believe in honesty and integrity, I started doing consulting work for RV dealers that I trust as a way to kind of offset my Social Security income, if you will. I don't get paid a commission from these dealers. I really don't. I don't get paid to do what you're getting ready to hear. I don't. It's all part of the package with the Wingman. It's just kind of added value, if you will. And I try to provide that value because I want you to know that there are good RV dealers out there. And there's more than just the dealers I work with, but this is the RV Dealers I Trust network. And oftentimes, I will make a phone call to people after they've made their purchase just to follow up, find out if there was anything that the people could have done better, if they have any, problems, or if they have anybody that they want to salute and recognize. And so I did that recently with these folks who bought a motorhome. So take a quick listen, and then I'm going to move on with my comments about the American dream.
Mr. Kent.
Yeah, buddy.
Alan Warren I'm actually in San Antonio, but I'm following up with Barryland Campers. You guys just bought a motorhome.
Correct.
Kind of get some feedback, and essentially, how did you guys end up at Barryland, and what was the experience like?
It was excellent.
Is there anything that they could have done better, do you think, or?
No, they went out of their way. They kept asking questions. Okay, any more things? Anything that more we can do for you? They went out of they went out of a way to keep a customer, not just sell a customer.
Was Barryland the only place that you looked at for a camper, or why did you decide to buy there?
Because I bought two before there, and yes, I did look at some other locations, but customer service brought me back to Barryland. And the only reason I went to the other locations is see other brands, and they had other brands that I liked and everything else, but I ended up staying with Barryland, and it was because of service.
So it wasn't just price. There's more to it than
No. It was everything. Price, service, everything.
How would you rate your salesperson's your relationship with them, with Jock, on a 1 to 10? And how was he, and in terms of knowledge and any pressure, or what would you say about that?
I would rate him a 9. He was very knowledgeable. He knew what he was doing. He presented it very well to me, and he followed up constantly with with texts. James, I checked on this, everything. Your camper's being washed. He just kept communicate. He kept communications open with me.
I love hearing that a 9, but so many people throw out 10s and 1s, and I think that if you get a 10, for me, I
don't give a 10. I don't give a 10. Nobody's perfect.
So that was part of my recent phone call with Mr. and Mrs. Kent from Louisiana, and it makes me proud. It really does. A couple of things in that phone call. A 9. First off, have you noticed on reviews, everything is either 5 stars or 1 star? We'd give them 0 if we could. I love hearing somebody that is, kind of honest. He doesn't give anybody a 10, but he gives Barryland a 9. And I think that's pretty dang good. The other thing is that he shopped around. He did. He said he went and looked at other dealers. He came back. This is his 3rd RV to buy from Barryland. That's what the RV dealers and the RV Dealers I Trust network focus on, is providing a great price, but coupled with that incredible service, so you will come back after the sale. So Thank you to everybody who is supporting these dealers. I know there's a lot of places you can buy an RV. I know that. I just hope that when it comes time for you to purchase an RV, that you will contact one of the dealers in the RV Dealers I Trust network. A link to them is down below, and give them the opportunity to earn your business. I don't make an extra commission. I don't get a finder's fee. I'm doing consulting work for them because I want you to know there are good people out there that won't rip you off, that will help you enjoy the RV lifestyle. Okay, now I'm going to tell you real quickly about this bottle of ketchup. So I have what I call my apocalypse room. I'm one of those people, yes, I'm a prepper. And I've been going through the room lately, and I find this bottle of ketchup. I said, you know what, how old is that? I got some stuff that's really old. And this one expired in April of 23. So it's a year old. So do I keep it or do I throw it away? Well, probably I could keep it and use it. Probably not get sick. But you know what? It is kind of getting dark in color, and it's only a few bucks. And so my wife, she goes, what are you going to do? And I said, well, I'm going to throw it away. She says, do you know what some people do? I said, no telling. So she told me, and I knew, and she said, what some people would tell you to do is go to the store and buy another one, and then come back out with the receipt, and then take this one back in and say, hey, this one's expired April of 23, and then you get it for free. I thought, you know what? I'm not most people. I'm not even some people. And I know it's $4 or $5. I don't know what this costs. I don't know. But I do know that what's right for me, I don't make the right decision all the time. I don't. And I didn't struggle with, oh my God, I got to struggle with it. Do I keep it or do I throw it away? I just thought this is an example of how some people, I think, and maybe because they're pinching pennies, they have to, either eat the old expired stuff. And by the way, I am the king of eating old expired stuff. But, or do they just throw it away? Or do they cheat the system and go inside and the store and rip the store off, which is, I don't know, it's not cool. So that's just a little Wingman story for you. All right, now we're going to talk about tax day and the American dream. I think I can remember it was Bill Clinton said, if you work hard and play by the rules, you too can achieve the American dream. Well, what is the American dream? Seriously. It used to be, I think, that you could, you could have a family, raise a family on one income. You could have an okay house. You could have an okay car, maybe 2 cars. You could raise your kids. You could put your kids through school. And a mom could be a mom. That used to be the American dream. What is the American dream today? Is it alive and well? How do these politicians, all of them, when they leave their office, congressmen, senators, all of them, they leave the office rich? You're probably not rich. I'm not rich. But they're all rich. And many of them weren't rich when they went in, but they all get rich by playing by the rules, right? Who makes those rules? They make the rules that we have to live by. I don't know what the answer is, but I found this. I thought, you know what? I'm going to play this, and this is the spin saying the American dream is alive and well. It's all about prosperity. So let's go ahead and play this video. I want to know what you think. I'm going to want to know if you think the American dream is alive and well, if you think the American dream today is dead, or if you think it is on life support. So watch this. It's a 60-second video.
Prosperity isn't about politics. Prosperity is about policies that help hard-working Americans.
We shouldn't worry about groceries being more expensive. Prosperity is possible when the government spends less to bring down inflation. Government's increasing rules and regulations about how and when we work hurt us. Prosperity is possible when we create policies that increase work flexibility. We shouldn't cringe every time we pay at the gas pump. Prosperity is possible when we support more energy production. No more political games. No more gimmicks like Bidenomics. We can expand freedom and opportunity to reignite the American dream. That makes prosperity possible. Learn more
at prosperityispossible.com.
Right, it's all Biden's fault, right? Wrong. Wrong. At least that's my opinion. By the way, we can disagree and still be friends. You can still sit around this virtual campfire and share your thoughts, but it's not just Biden's fault. Those gluttons in Washington, D.C. have spent so much money. They have got us so impoverished. We are struggling. It's a pipe dream. You know, we're going to reignite the American dream. Really? Well, we better reignite a lot, because young people today can't afford to buy a house. I don't know if they ever will, at least not a very nice house. Inflation, well, you know, it's getting better. I don't even know how to come up with an analogy to show how ridiculous that is. I just think that the American dream that we knew, that we believed in, is not the same today as it was. And so here's what I want to know. Do you believe that the American dream is still alive and well? If you do, type 1. If you think that the American dream is dead, type 2. If you think the American dream is on life support, type 3. I really do care what your opinion is. You know, if you have any comments, go ahead and share them as well. Finally, I want to make a comment about this shirt. I know that there are some people that are going to watch this video that are going to be repulsed by, oh my God, I can't believe he chose that shirt. Well, I like it. Sorry. If you want to unsubscribe from the channel and hate my guts because of the shirt I wear, I probably wasn't going to be able to keep you for very long anyway. What's the song? I like big bikes and I cannot lie. I like this shirt. And, you know, I will support you, whatever shirt you wear, whatever political party you're a member of. I think it's time to be honest. What is the American dream? Today is tax day. Most people have paid more taxes than they've ever paid before. Almost everybody's paying more at the grocery store than ever before. Where is it going to end? Do you think changing the person in the White House is going to make things better? Prices are going to go back down? I don't. Will it make the culture better? I think it will. I think we need to have a better culture, a better climate. I think it's going to continue to be a divisive country. I think that the media is evil. Generally speaking, I believe the media is evil. The messages that they put in our brains, and we allow them to do it, creates division, it creates uncertainty, and it creates opportunity. But not opportunity for you and me. Opportunities for those rich you-know-whats that are in Congress, that are in the Senate, that they can manipulate and work with the lobbyists to make themselves richer and you and I poorer. I would never run for politics, ever. I wouldn't want to. It's a filthy, dirty business, and I have very little respect for those that do. I don't want to feel the way I do. But when I look at the shenanigans, the lies, the deceit, the game playing, I've said before, it's like watching professional wrestling. It's all fake. They already know the outcome before they ever, whoever the two, I'm going to get you. That's all for our entertainment. That's the way it is, I believe, in Washington, D.C. I think that we've got things going on in this country that there are evil, evil people in our world. Not everybody, but far too many of them. And there are far too many weak people who will not stand up for the right thing, for our God-given rights. We're afraid to speak up. We're afraid that we'll be canceled or fired, attacked, canceled on my channel here. I don't want to be that person. I want to sit around this virtual campfire with other people that may not agree with me, but understand that we have to start standing up. We don't have to take to the streets and act like idiots and break things and scream and tell girls that they can be boys and boys they can be girls. But we don't need to hate those people either. It's all part of the big plan, I think. So is the American dream alive and well? Type 1. If you think the American dream is dead, it is over. Type 2. If you believe that we may still be alive, but the American dream is on life support, type 3. Thank you so much for watching on this wonderful day, April the 15th. I do appreciate you for joining me around this virtual campfire. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, you subscribe to the channel, and turn the notifications to all. That way you'll never miss one of my videos. Again, thanks for watching. I am the Wingman, reminding you, be safe, have fun, play nice, and don't leave your good manners at home. I'm going to go throw this ketchup away.